What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. Oh, I am a pretty excited Donnie B all day today. So it is no surprise, no secret, no hidden anything that my favorite knife maker on the planet is the guy who makes this stuff right here from mild. That's mild all the way to wild and everything else in between, like some of the best frag pattern stuff you will ever see in your life. This is ADV Tactical, Andre de Villers. He just makes some of the best stuff on the planet, not just design-wise. Design-wise, it's awesome. The guy is incredible, but build-wise, it is even a step further. And beyond that, it's the stuff he uses. And you're going to see a bunch of that at the end of this video. You're going to see a bunch of it. It is crazy stuff. But, oh man, this thing is just amazing. This is the Badlands Bowie. This, one of my favorite knives ever done. This is the Pit Boss 2. Golly, this knife is amazing. And then the ones I already showed you, these fixed blades. This is the K9. This is the Box Butcher. Just awesome, awesome stuff. He did it again, man. He did it. He did it again. So ADV Tactical just came up with a new knife design that I saw and was like, oh, I gotta have one of these for the channel, man. So I was talking to him, and the one I saw is a more expensive version. He has two versions on the website right now where the price is less than or more than $100 less than the value of the one I'm getting. But the one I'm getting, it's just freaking amazing. So it's called the Crusher, and it's a lever lock knife, and I'm going to go over it. It's over 9 inches overall, but the thing is, the blade is 5 inches. 5 inches on a folding knife for a blade is just ridiculous. That's big. It's a big freaking knife. But if you just heard me say 9 and then you heard me say 5, you're going to say to yourself, but that doesn't make sense. That means the blade is longer than the handle. And in order for that to work, that means when it was closed, the tip would be out here and you'd have exposed steel. Put that in your pocket, you're going to stab yourself. Go to grab it, you're going to stab yourself. That's a good thought. But Andre has a fix. He has a fix. It's a lever lock knife. And before we get into the lever lock, what I want to do is I want to show you really quick just the knife product on his page that you can see. Hold on. I wasn't kidding, man. They're freaking awesome. It is a big freaking knife. So the lever lock, it's called the Crusher because his lever, the lock is going to be here, and it's going to open this way. And what's going to happen is when the blade is closed, right, the lever, the lock itself is going to be extended here, and it's going to have your 2 thumb studs right here, and the blade is going to fit nicely into that section. And I'll even show you what that looks like. It's genius, but it's not just genius that the blade tip is going to go into something that itself is going to fold in and lock the blade on. What's going to happen is when that thing folds in, it has enough retention on it to where if I held the knife like this and did this without holding it or doing anything like that, it's not gonna break free. The lever lock is going to hold it in place. Now, if you want the lever lock to be extremely strong, you squeeze it. It's this, I don't know how he does it, but it's this weird thing where the harder you press here on that knife, the harder the lock is. And it is impenetrable. You can't break the lock free once you have it. It can't be broken free. I mean, I'm assuming with a I don't know, like a bucket loader, maybe you can do it, but it's freaking amazing. I saw it, I was blown away, and I literally said, I was like, dude, I have to have one. And the one he had really spoke my language. Being a combat vet, I like things that are kind of combat-y. And so the one he had on display, the one he had on display, it wasn't a frag pattern like this, which you might be thinking, this beautiful titanium frag. It was, I believe, titanium still, but a camo. And it's the way he did the camo is really cool. You're about to see it. But the way he did it is kind of a cross between the original jungle camo and the modern multi-cam. And it's kind of like a blend of those two, how he pulled it together. It's his complete own camo, and it's freaking dope. But not only that, but being a big combat guy, there's a thing called a claymore. It's a bomb that we use in the military. It's a square bomb, and right on it, for the sake of idiots, it says front towards enemy. And that's a big thing. Military guys, when we see front toward enemy, we know. We got t-shirts that say front toward enemy, and it'll have a little arrow and this and that. It's just something that speaks to us, right? And right on the blade, it says front toward enemy, and it has an arrow pointing toward the tip. And I thought that was super cool. So what I want to do right now is I want to show you the actual knife that's coming to me. So check this thing out. I'm telling you, man, if you don't think that's badass, then you gotta, I don't know what badass means problem, because that thing is badass. So that's the custom version. I think that one's probably like $50 more than the plain titanium version that's on his site. But it's just crazy cool. But speaking of custom version, this guy, I said he does everything from mild to wild. What I want to do is I want to end this video with a string of knives that he does or did, and that he does all the time. This thing is amazing. And just show you some of the custom applications that he can do. Even if you went to his website, ADV Tactical, I'll put it down there. If you went to his website and hit gallery, you're going to see some crazy things. There's a couple ways to buy his knives as well. You can go to his website, and what's going to happen is a little thing will pop up saying, hey, how can I help you? And you can say, I'd like to order this. And it'll say chat with ADV Tactical. Or you can go straight to his Facebook page, leave a comment on a knife that you might like, or send him a message on the Facebook page. I think that is the same chat with ADV Tactical. I think it's connected. And you can say, hey, I'd really like this. You can even talk to him right on Instagram and say, holy crap, I really want one of these. And if the version that he has isn't what you want, let's say you wanted something plain Jane. Let's say I'd say, look, I just want like G10. That's what this one is, or a plain titanium to try and bring down the price a little bit. You can request it, and anything you request he'll do. But he does some of the sickest stuff literally on the planet, and because I'm nice to you, that's what I'm going to finish this whole thing off with. I'm going to let you see some of the greatest blades that have ever been made. So I'm finishing this video with some really cool stuff. Enjoy.